What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm gonna get right to it. This is part two of that E.DeanCole financial scam, because I told you guys in a later video briefly about what happened, how E.DeanCole scammed me, and what am I doing after the fact. So I'm gonna go into a little bit more detail of how he actually scammed me. You can look at for his channel too. Check him out. I'm gonna warn you not to mess with him, but check him out. E.DeanCole, I think it's E.DeanCole, E.DeanCole, and his company is E.DeanCole Financial. Um, I'll probably have a link to my other video about that. But basically, he advertised to give a full corporate build out with the corporate credit for $3,000. Um, and at the time, even though I knew about entities, I didn't know what I know now, present day. I've become literally almost a genius in my mind with corporate structures and corporate credit. But this is before I learned this. I was just a typical Uber driver, 2019. I think I started coming across E.DeanCole's channel, and he makes it really enticing because he makes it sound like he not only sets you up an entity, but he physically goes in, power of attorney, and starts applying for the credit. At the end of this video, I'm going to tell you to check out the Z-Tegrity Black Table program because they actually do it the right way, which I thought Dean was going to do. And basically, after him dodging me, never getting him on the phone, I think I got him on the phone twice to try to get the next consulting call. I keep calling him. No responses. When I do get the lady on the phone, she act like she don't know what's going on. I talked to some kid on the supposedly the tech department. He didn't even know how to put together a website. Guys, I had to put together my own website. They're supposed to set up your business fully, a whole corporate build up, where they literally do everything. You got the anonymity and everything. Fast forward, none of that got done. At the end of the day, what I ended up with was basically a entity, which did have the anonymity, so you don't know I own it, and that is my now holding company that I have now. But I find out later, after doing research and realizing that I got scammed, that I have a law firm now I can go to. They will send me a legal corporate structure. You know it's 100% legal. They're a real law firm. $750. $750. This dude charged me 3 G's. So not only was supposed to set up an entity, he was supposed to set up the DMB. The DMB was half-assed done. I had to go in and correct that. They put my home address, supposed to be the business address. All this stuff I'm learning, going through these mistakes. This is why I say you guys can benefit from my pain. Because I'm going to tell you, do not do business with E.DeanCole, E.DeanCole Financial. And what pisses me off worse, this dude quotes the Bible. He's on there in DR. He got it set up so you can't prosecute him because he's in DR. So I think his actual E.DeanCole Financial is set up in Atlanta. But the guy knows the law. I'm going to say that about him. He knows the law, so he knows how you can scam you and you can't effectively hurt him. And I watched another guy's channel who was saying how he got scammed. And he was saying he went to the Better Business Bureau. Now, when you go to the Better Business Bureau, all they are is an agency in between, and they moderate. They can't really send you to jail. But they effectively will bring down your rating on your company. But he's so smart. This is what E.DeanCole does to get out of it. He gets contacted by the Business Bureau, on behalf of this kid to put everything in legally. And if you call the Better Business Bureau and tell them you will solely be responsible for this debt, they don't report negative on your business. You have to take full responsibility of the debt in your name and say it was not a business debt. And E.DeanCole does this in writing. He never gets on the phone, never talks to you. He sends all this, his letter to the Business Bureau and then to the kid. And it is totally legal. He takes the liability off the business. And step 2 to his scam is he's in DR. So you can't personally prosecute him because he lives in DR, Dominican Republic. You know, he went over there because he could legally get away with scamming you by way of the Atlanta company he set up. And he has a very popular YouTube channel. I do believe in the past he legitimately was going in doing a full corporate build out for a few select people. That's what I believe. But you'll see his channel's like 3-4 years old. That was in the beginning. I believe that was probably year one, maybe year two. He slowly started scamming because he didn't want to do the work. Now that is sad, people. He's scamming people because he didn't want to put in place. All you have to do is put in place the right employees, and this would be a legitimate business. No, he chooses to overpromise and underdeliver. You know, because technically he is providing a service. He did set up the entity. I think the kid did it. The kid that he's picking up the phone is supposed to be tech department. It's like 3 people involved in this scam. You know, and I'm smart, and they got me. They got me. But again, when you watch my channel, you'll see this was government funding I'm using to set up all this. So it wasn't a total loss. It wasn't like money coming out of my job account, my last job at the time, or my Uber and Lyft funds. So he got me for the 3Gs. Later, I find out now I have a company that's a real law firm that can set up your structures, and they're only going to charge you like $750 to $1,000. And it's legitimate. You know it's done by a law firm. So it would not be, if you come aboard and partner with me, it will be done. You'll know it's done by the law firm. All the T's dotted, everything's done legal. You know, so this is the purpose of why I think I'm trying to build this company, you know, is because I really want to help people to get scanned by people like E.DeanCole. You know, but I welcome you. Check out his channel, and you will find other people saying they got scammed by this dude. E.DeanCole on YouTube, and the company's E.DeanCole Financial. He got me, guys. But going forward, I have so much knowledge from that situation. Like a company that I've been dealing with now for before I even heard about Dean is Integrity. They partner with an organization that legally can set up your structure to the point where if you want to go public, you have all the documentation, you have the accounting stuff set up in the software, so you can go public. They set up a totally legitimate business, a little bit more expensive, but in the end, you guys might see me a multi-million-dollar media company if I get this funding from what they call the Black Table Program from Integrity. I will have a $1 million media company. I'm going to build out other channels, offer sales, products, and services. You know, I might do some partnerships with companies and sponsor their stuff. And all the while, hopefully partner with some of you guys, build out, you know, LLCs that'll probably be under my S Corp, that I'll partner with you guys, because I'll partner with you guys with my S Corp. You know, it will not be me. You will never see William Blanding partner with another LLC or persons, because you got to worry about liability. That's what I talk about on this channel. And I hope she don't get mad I'm calling her out, but Fiona from Integrity, she asked me a question. She was on the phone with me telling me about some videos that they wanted me to take down because they have the old information about Integrity. I didn't argue. I'm all in. I'm with you. So I took the videos down, but she noticed some of my videos were about holding companies, because that's what I talk about on this channel. And she was like, well, why would I need that? It's a very common question. A lot of you low-key tax people, some of you accountants may come on here and be like, why is this guy talking about financial stuff? I'm an entrepreneur. I'm just giving you my interpretation of going this financial journey and trying to build out stuff for your company. I'm not here to argue with anybody about what I'm saying is legal or not legal. Oh, this is my experience. So I'm not a tax professional Nothing of that. So I just want to make that clear, disclaimer. But this is what I'm doing on this channel, and you can actually build a structure legitimately now, I realize now, and boost the shares of stock on the company, and that boosts the evaluation, and you will get automatically more corporate credit based on that. But I'm taking the Z-Tegrity thing a little bit further. A lot of you guys are just taking this entity and just hoping you build corporate credit on it. I'm actually going to make it a real business. I'm actually going to make it more valuable because I'm going to set up the C Corp they set up for me is going to be the main media company. I'm going to brand myself. That's going to be my new branding, shirts, hats, everything. And then under that, I'm going to have different YouTube channels. But the fact that I have baby companies under this new holding company and sending up payments from these baby companies up to my new holding company makes it more valuable. It makes the corporate credit even more because you have revenue coming in. Shania Business will be one of the baby companies I'm going to set up, restructure, and put under this new holding company. And because I'm just doing the media stuff on this one, I don't worry about the anonymity, because on a lot of my legal structures, I talk about anonymity. I'm going to brand myself in this one. Everybody can know I'm the CEO of this company. I'll announce it on the channel as soon as I get my articles back and they tell me I could definitely use that name. I'm going to build a website, a real corporate website, corporate email, 1-800 number. There's going to be a live person pick up the phone and take my messages. Everything. And it's going to be a media company, but it's also going to be a bank. And it's going to control my other small media companies. I'll probably have another little LLC for Shania Business, LLC for one that's branded same name, but LLC, and then whatever other concept I come up with. I'm sure I'll come up with another concept for a new channel, but these are going to be professionally done. With enough corporate credit, I can actually hire the right person, come in, do professional videos, edit my videos. I'm just going to give you the content and the knowledge. I want the guy to edit the videos nice. So, when I make mistakes, right now I make a mistake, I end it, starting all over again. But I want to be able to put like an hour worth of content with only like 3 videos I did and just cut them up and give you an hour worth of content. I can actually pay somebody to do that stuff. I don't know how to do that stuff. I keep it real. All I know how to do is give you guys game. I don't know how to, barely could get this junk on YouTube properly. You know what I mean? But with corporate credit, gives you the ability to go in, buy some assets, build a real corporation. I can start paying people, get the videos done nice. Now the AdSense money, that'll just be extra. I'll sell products and services on each YouTube channel. It could be something simple as me just talking about Z-Tegrity. That's a revenue stream. That's one of my revenue streams. I could put talking about my holding company course as I'm adding to it. Put that on every YouTube channel. That's another revenue stream. And take my time and build out each one properly. As well as I'm going to brand myself all over social media with this new C Corp name. I'm itching to tell you. I don't want to tell you yet. I want to make sure they give me back the articles with that name on it, and I'm going to run with it. It's going to be powerful. This is also going to show you how to become a $1 million branding company. So this will be a holding company. This will be a C Corp holding company. It's going to hold my media channels. Thinking about doing a business news site, all under the same company. Several things. So if they just give me what they say they're going to give me on corporate credit, it's only going to build more with what I'm bringing to the table, making the company more valuable by having actually baby companies structured under this, sending up revenue. So when Troy gives me the call, Troy Mason, the CEO, and you know, because I'm pretty sure he want to clarify with everybody if they understand how this Black Table program works. I'm already in. I'm already trying to build $1 million holding company with the first one I already had. So anything they do with this new structure should be a bonus. That's what we do here on this channel. And so when next time somebody asks me, well, why do I need that? You don't really need a holding company in all actuality. The holding company is big boy stuff for when you do want to have assets. I just happen to be a person that I realize I'm definitely going to have assets, so I need holding companies. But bare minimum, you need a side hustle that you could turn into a business. Become a, Glenda Cameron calls it a corporate citizen. Glenda Cameron from Savage Finance, he calls it a corporate citizen. I call it a corporate hustler. If you want to be a corporate hustler like me, you have to have entities set up, real businesses set up with ideas that can fund the business. At least have an idea if you're going to get this corporate credit. If you don't at least have the idea, you're going to just waste it. And you're going to abuse it, and then you're going to try to start over, and it's going to just take you. Trust me, I've been there. My original Chennai business was going well. Things went wrong. I wasn't prepared. I didn't have any emergency funds. Now my mindset is to have emergency funds, number one, before you move on to the next stage. See, I had to wait for my government funding to come in before I can even apply for the Black Table. I'm not going to drop $5,000 on something and I don't have no money in the bank. I waited for my government funding to come in. You know, I waited for my PPP to come in, but I even waited for the EIDL grant to come in my account before I jumped the gun and jumped into the Black Table. So let me have some extra funds before I jump the gun and do this. You know, and before I even pay off my car, I'm waiting for some more government funding to come in before I even jump the trigger and pay off the balance on one of my vehicles that I had. And my credit cards is paid down. Guys, I'm going to be debt free this year thanks to government funding. So keep watching if you're interested in what I'm doing. I'm changing. I want to be that person in my family to be that person that created a dynasty for the family. I want to be that guy. I know that sounds big, it sounds crazy, but you could be that person. You could be that person for your family too. And that's all I'm trying to do here. You know, I realize now I don't even need to be rich. Think about it. If you have a company that's $1 million company, you pay you what you think you deserve, 100,000, 200,000. I'm happy because the company's paying for everything. My check over here, going to my personal bank account, is just from what I call money you could just throw away. You know, at that point, if you want to go invest in all kinds of cryptocurrencies and different business ideas like me, you got your own personal money. You don't even got to mess with the business money. The business money is going to pay your rent. It's going to pay for your cars. It's going to pay all your bills. I'm talking about you can get all of that written off, truth be told. Your personal cell phone, your personal electricity, everything, if you structure it the right way. Everything can be paid for. So your actual check a year is money you basically can spend on yourself. Take a vacation, you know. Then if you want to waste it on some young girl, you could do that. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying you could do that. Because you have the extra spendable money to do it. And that's all I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to get to Glenda Cameron's level. I'm probably going to need, I'm maybe a smaller level of Glenda Cameron and I'll be happy. You know, give me a company that makes $500,000 a year. And if I could pay myself $100,000 a year and buy a piece of real estate property every year based on corporate credit and money's coming in to pay the corporate credit back, I'm good, guys. That's all I'm trying to do here on this channel, and that's all I'm trying to help you guys do. So either you're with me or you're not. Links for more information below. If you're seeing this on the channel, if you're seeing this on one of my other channels, go back, Shania Business, subscribe, like, comment, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you.